Hey, y'all, I'm just letting you know if you're here, thank you. I'm sorry. It's taken me a minute. Oh, my chair got stuck in the floor. About peed all over myself because I couldn't get up to go to the bathroom. So I'm trying to get my camera fixed. Sorry, y'all. It wasn't supposed to be this long. It's always, oh my God. Anyways, sorry. Give me just 5 minutes and I'll be with y'all. If you can't stay, I understand. And I'm very, very, very sorry. It don't usually, I wouldn't have started the thing if I would have known all this was going to happen. I was going to start this, run to the restroom, come back. And yeah, my chair got stuck in the floor. It turned over. Almost peed on myself. That's always great. And then um the chair thing was stuck in the hole that I ended up making part of this tile. It's just been ridiculous. I swear. I wish it would have recorded so y'all could see how ridiculous it was, but I didn't want y'all to think I was just sitting here like being stupid or something. So give me just a minute, y'all. Yeah, my life, nothing normal happens. Like it can't just be something like normal. It has to be 15,000 things. That's all. Hang on, y'all. Okay, can y'all hear me okay? I want to make sure I'm starting this now, but I have my mic in my pocket. That sounds funny. I have it clipped on my pocket of the shirt, and I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. I turned the audio up to like you can go into your settings, and I turn it up to. I used to put on 1,000, but I don't because it busts people's eardrums that has a computer. But I have to turn it up because people that have cell phones, sometimes the cell phone, for whatever reason, and mine does it, the volume is low no matter what you do. So I like turn this up to 5 or 600 on the OBS software thing. And I want to make sure I'm not busting everybody's eardrums. But the people with cell phones, sometimes it acts stupid. So, and it don't matter what kind of cell phone you have, it all does. Wait a minute, I was echoing. Sorry, I fixed that. Fix that one too. Okay, now I shouldn't be echoing. Wait a minute, where's my thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, y'all. Again, sorry. I didn't know it was. I didn't know all that was going to happen. Next time, I'm going to go pee before I even start the stream. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get unstuck either, and like everybody in the house is asleep, so nobody could hear me. So yeah, and it was on mute here. Not that I mean, um, you know, something happened. I needed somebody to call 911. I could have like literally undone the mute thing and told y'all, but I was not calling 911 because I was stuck in the chair. I'm probably gonna have a black eye. Oh, my camera part ain't on right here. Hang on, and I'll fix it. I don't think y'all can see it yet, but I hit my face on the side of the stupid desk. I mean, nobody does this except me, the stupid stuff. But yeah. Oh my god. And I was going live earlier, but y'all know I have to play YouTube police. I swear, not really police, but again, about Sebastian because listen, I have my own thoughts, or I did. I wasn't sure because his mom was the last one to see him, so everybody's suspect. But everybody hollers Brent Kopak as a veteran. Well, Katie Proudfoot and her husband are veterans. She's a Navy veteran, but she was on Cluminati's thing talking. These people browbeat the shit out of her because she don't go to visuals or these things they do. Okay, well, these are not her family members making this stuff, and law enforcement told her not to because she literally had people threatening to blow her away. That does not mean she don't love Sebastian. People get on my nerves, and I will tell y'all now, Dolly Vision, and I don't usually say anybody's name, but he pissed me off. They sat there and listened to everything this woman did because she laughed. She's not mourning her son. I blew my top today. I said, you know what? She didn't do nothing but talk about her son. That's what she did. She was saying what he liked to eat. I said, what do you want her to do? Throw herself on YouTube and like, I don't know what they're wanting her to do. And the way I feel about it is law enforcement literally, I know somebody that lives in that part of Tennessee. They have talked to law enforcement. They luminoled their house. They don't see any her husband, nor Seth. Do y'all know there has been people that come out? Let me tell y'all this crazy story. Now we're looking for Sebastian, right? But this is what these people do. And Dolly Vision literally said today, as soon as he got done talking about how she wasn't grieving, he's telling everybody he needs more subscribers. I thought I was going to throw up. Oh my God. So, but they're literally, I listened to the other day, somebody that worked for Chris's dad. Y'all are not going to believe this when I tell you. This dude called in, and I think he's lying. He was pissed off because they fired him, I think, anyway. How does this man know all this stuff? He's telling them that y'all, I can't even remember everything he was saying, but something about the way that Chris and Katie keep their house, or this is said and that said. I would never let, and I'm not better than anybody, I would never let that on my channel. We're not going to bash the parents. And, if Sebastian's found, and it's found that somebody, either one of his parents, anybody had foul play at that time, yes. And yes, I do read tarot cards. And yes, I haven't read on him again because I'm not putting fuel on the fire because I don't get a clear vision as to whether I think he walked out. I don't think, I think he's not fully autistic either, and people think he is. He's not. Stephen has a nephew that has my God, it's a big old long name, but it is a type of autism. But he's fully like he has a job. You wouldn't know. Okay, Sebastian. People are getting that confused. Sebastian was fully functionable, and it he still was a teenager. Okay, and the issue is I'm not talking about either parent. At Chris and Katie's house, his internet was limited. At his dad's house, he was on the internet all the time. Okay, so but this whole thing, Seth started not talking about them, and then he went to talking about them, and I think that should have never happened. It doesn't matter if you're divorced or not. You can't do that. And I will tell y'all this. I listened to Chris Proudfoot's interview, and they passed their freaking, listen to me, y'all. They passed their lie detector test the first time. Seth didn't. And I don't think Seth did anything to his kid. I don't think none of them did. But some of this stuff that you're hearing about Chris Proudfoot, I don't think is true. Katie is a trained what you call it. I don't think Chris is doing too much to her because I think she'd whoop his ass. I just do. Nobody's a perfect mama, but I felt awful for her because everybody took that interview today and literally is calling this woman a bad mama. I'd be in jail. But then they do all this, y'all, and they turn around and say, "Why isn't she coming to the visuals? Would you? That's gross." And I told them, I said, "Y'all are all sick." I said, "You do know she's a Navy veteran, right? You know." But I don't think it's fair for us to tell a mama how they should grieve, y'all. I can't do it. And that woman is upset. And she actually was upset on that interview. People just pick and choose. And I know I can't be Superman and save everything, but y'all, that is sickening to me. Like, it is sick. I don't know. Oh my God. Do y'all know what's going to cause people that hear this? If their kid goes missing, they're going to be scared to death to even report them missing because they're going to be scared to death. YouTubers are going to drag them this way. I mean, I wish people would think. I really wish people would think before they did stuff. Even though that shouldn't matter, but you got to remember, like, if y'all watch the Karen Reed trial, you can be on trial for a lie. Like, they can, and y'all, today, I'm fixing to start y'all's readings. But who is watching this Karen Reed trial? Y'all, this ATF agent, Brian Higgins, that man should go to jail. He should not have his job. These freaks, the whole damn LE department there is crooked. I mean, he went to the FBI, had text that he wanted off his phone printed now. Oh my God. He destroyed his phone afterwards. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all. I have no idea what's going on, but I felt like I was in Pee Wee's Playhouse again. This stuff is awful. People better be watching this. It scares the shit out of me. I can't afford no defense attorney. What if somebody's? Oh my God, y'all! This is scary. This shit's scary. It makes me not want to leave my house. All of those officers, every one of them that lied, I think needs to be fired. You cannot serve and protect and be a liar. That's bullshit, y'all. That's bull. And I know texts come out. I don't care whether Karen Reed, and I'm not saying she is, but I don't care if she's a hoe or not. Like, none of that has anything to do with these law enforcement people lying. Not that is, oh my God. And not all police officers are liars. But I've never seen where it seems like it's a small police force, but it seems like the whole force is crooked. Like, they all need to go. Oh my God. I would move from there. If I was Karen Reed, I think she'll be found innocent. If I was, I would move from there. Hell, I would never have a friend again. I'm not playing, y'all. That's scary. Okay. I'm getting started, y'all. I just have to tell y'all everything that scares me. Who's first? My God. Y'all been here forever. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Sitting here. Oh my God. Only me. I'm going back up, y'all. I'm trying to see who's first. Yeah, I'm okay. I just don't understand the world sometimes. Okay, Luminous, post your question again, darling. Because it's probably up here, and I know it is, but wait a minute. Thank you, Luminous. Luminous has been sitting here. Yeah, anytime I do that and my thing is up that long, y'all know something stupid's happened. Because that's what happens to me. It's never normal. But thank y'all. Y'all are very. I love my community, y'all. Y'all don't act like none of these other folks. And I'm not being mean. I'm just saying though, everybody's nice here. Like everybody can have their own opinion. Like I don't even care what people say. It's how they say it. But we don't have all that crazy stuff, and I'm glad because I can't. I don't like mean people like that. I can't. Mm-mm. And like I don't usually say people's channel, but I did his because like that's just disgusting. I mean, I just can't. I don't. And YouTube takes people down for less stuff than that, and so I think they really should pay attention to people being that mean because that's just crazy. Is this thing not posting this stuff? Hang on. Okay, yeah, she'll probably be back. She comes back and forth. Sometimes it's getting late too, and she's got babies, so she may be laying down. Okay. So Luminous, you're first. Okay, got y'all. But why in the world is it not? Hang on. All right, Luminous. What is your what? What's your question? And is this thing not posting? I swear, YouTube. Okay, thank you. And you may Luminous. I'm sorry, and you probably did post that up there, but what the hell is that doing? Hang on. It Oh, that's what's on that. Sometimes it lets me go all the way back, and sometimes it won't. It acts a fool sometimes. You know, so that's what it wants to do. Okay, there we go. Now, and I'm gonna try to remember to post y'all's questions up here so that way everybody knows where we're at. I forget, so somebody just got remind me. Say, hey, if I do forget, and I'm gonna use two different sets of cards. We're gonna try this today. These are situations cards. I can't remember who they're from. There's one of the creators that make them. But I like them. I haven't used them like just on like readings like this, so we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna mix them with a tarot. Sometimes it just gives more detailed message or clearer message. I do not know why I cannot remember your name is Jessica because I have two good friends named Jessica, and every time you tell me your name is Jessica, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. Okay, so let's find out his. Second, okay. Oh Lord, y'all, I'm blinding y'all. One of them cards or that card's got some stuff going on. Sorry, that was blinding y'all. And that's just on that card. That's like a star thing. That's crazy. I didn't notice that. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some different lighting too. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. So let me see. See, I had this all planned out exactly how I was going to do this. I think I'm going to do three of these cards and then do those, and it'll give us more context. Me stupid falling in the stupid chair messed me up. Okay. So with these cards, I just try to get maybe the energy not just from you, but maybe around like the situation or whatever you're asking. Whoops. Before I explain those, we're going to pull some of these. So now we'll get to the tarot. Because sometimes, okay, sorry, we'll go with it. Okay, so give me just a second. Let me get myself together here. Okay. Um, okay, so the surrounding energies around y'all is there may be someone who is immature, petty, maybe has some envy or jealousy. Now, that doesn't have to be you or him, it could be someone on the outside, you know. It looks like both of y'all, the energy I feel with both of y'all is y'all are tuned into each other, and divine feminine, I mean, that's your energy, of course. Um, so, and with this, I feel like this is both of y'all. Y'all have both had been stabbed in the back, you know, had heartache from people's words, people's thoughts, their actions, all of that. But this Ace of Wands, to me, like especially it's a wand. It's got the things growing on it. To me, this shows growth with both of y'all. And the King of Cups with him, I feel like he is very emotionally I don't know. I'm saying involved with you, but emotionally attracted to you, if that makes sense. He has, I think both of y'all may have your defenses up, sort of. But that can be good because with the Nine of Wands, usually, with me, it usually means when it comes out when I'm doing readings that you have defense up, but you have boundaries, healthy boundaries, which is good. Um, Girl, there's all kind of y'all got a lot of passion because there's wands, and that's wands. Four of Wands, which is the stability. It can mean the home life, but it doesn't have to. It means celebration, stability. Um, and it can also mean that if the energy keeps going the way it is, y'all would have a stable, you know, home life. So, as far as how he feels or has energy towards you, I feel that it's positive, that he, at least right now, when his energy feels like it could go somewhere, you know, and there seems to be a lot of passion there with all those wands. And this divine feminine coming out to me represents a strong feminine energy, like you're strong in yourself. Um, you've built yourself up confidence wise and just knowing what you want. With this gossip card coming out, I would just be careful, you know, and that's always the case in most relationships. There's going to be somebody that's jealous. And I think it's just good to know that just so that you're already aware of that and then it don't catch you off guard and it helps how you react, if that makes sense. Y'all haven't spoken yet. Well, then y'all are going to, because that's a lot of passion, girl. That's a lot of passion. That may be why that define and this plugged in card come out. Y'all actually may contact each other like online or even like through the cell phones. But I'm saying it may be social media. But as far as the way he likes, I think he likes you. A lot of these, y'all are not like, oh, y'all just had to fall out. Okay. Oh, well then you know what? The jealousy card come up. That is, I told you it might not be y'all's energy, but it Could be one of y'all's energy. So yeah, well, that makes sense why that come out then. So telling me that, um, with that Four of Wands coming out, to me that shows that there is a good, strong possibility energies do change that y'all would have a stable home. Y'all just need to work out the petty jealousy stuff, which not all the time is it petty, but you know what I'm saying. Like, is it worth risking a whole relationship that may turn out good? You know what I mean? That would have good bones or grounds to it. So, um, and you may have to contact him first. I've noticed a lot of these, like these guys are, I don't know if they're prideful or scared. I think both, but I wouldn't keep contacting them. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you have to make the initial contact, sometimes that just is what it is. But just make sure you return the energy he's giving you. Don't put him. I'm not gonna say not to put in more than he's putting in. I'm saying though, don't let him just have you being the only one trying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and if he doesn't accept it, then I would pray about it and ask your guides and your angels. I just ask Jesus to give them a message. That way they can give it to you clear so that you know what you need to do or how to approach the situation. Um, Now, I do think there's sometimes God tells us, here's this, this, and this, and I want to see what you do with it. I love those, let me tell you. I really don't. I like for him to just give me an answer like from the heavens and be like, do this. But, you know, sometimes that's not our lesson. Okay. I hope that resonates with you. And you're welcome very much. And thank you for waiting. Y'all would have had a better laugh or been more entertained had I recorded that. I would have showed y'all too because I wouldn't care. I would have been on camera. But, you know. Oh, Lord. Okay. And Patsy, you're next, and you want a general reading from now through June. Okay. So let me show what is y'all. I need to start wearing my glasses. I mean, I could see a whole lot better. I don't know why I don't. They're over there somewhere. It's crazy. I forget about them. Okay. So I'm going to do the same. We're going to pick two or three of these. Find out the energy. And Miss Patsy just wants a general reading. So these cards are wearing a minute too. And y'all, my head is like right there. It's not my whole head. It's only right there. I don't understand. It's been hurting for 2 days, just right there. But it goes and makes my ear hurt too, and I don't know what it is. It's not a bad pain. It's just annoying. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to check into that. Okay. So, okay. So those are interesting energies. This pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode, synchronicities. These are like signs, like number signs. It don't have to be number. It can be just things that happen over and over, and it can be a color. I mean, it can be anything. And then children, young, childhood, playful. So my first question is going to be Miss Patsy. Do you have is there something that's bothering you that you're not telling somebody that they're doing, like at work, at home? I mean, it can be even with your child, anything. Or is there somebody that you have to deal with at work that you really don't like and they're annoying you? A headache, yeah. I've been taking ibuprofen. It's weird because I don't even know whether to call it a headache because it's only right there. on this side. Like, I don't, it's weird, but it feels like it goes down in there and in my ear. I don't, it's weird. You said you think yes? Okay. And the reason I ask is because this pressure, the first thing I thought about when it come up pressure cooker, like rage, ready to explode, the rage part didn't strike me, but the ready to explode, like, because sometimes we're in a situation where, like, if it's somebody at work or something, it's not like we can just not be around them. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. And sometimes, even if it's our child or our husband or our whatever that's aggravating us, it's not easy just to say, well, I'll just get away from the person or whatever it is that's aggravating. Your neighbor tried flirting with you? That sounds like me. I would get aggravated too because okay. Yep. And that's funny you said that because the Queen of Wands come out in reverse, and that does not. It can mean rage, like ready to explode. It can mean physical fights too, but it doesn't have to mean. But that means exactly. That's exactly what I thought about when that Queen of Wands come out. The rage, ready to explode because you're trying to be nice, but it's like, what are you doing? And if they keep on, then yeah, the Hanged Man. And that just reminds me that, like, you didn't just get mad at first or whatever if they're aggravating you, or even if they're not saying anything, but that he keeps looking at you or something, and you know that now that he's already tried to date you or whatever, then if he's looking outside when you go to your car or anything you're doing outside, then you're gonna be like, what is he thinking? I, you know, um, so to me, the Hanged Man is like, you're trying now to see different perspectives, but it's like it's coming to a point where you're like, okay, look, I can't keep on trying to pretend like I don't know because you've done said something about dating me. So now, yeah, the devil. That's funny. That's like, it's not you being toxic, but you feel that's a toxic thing to you, if that makes sense. Not that it technically is, but it's something that you're wanting to get rid of out of your life. Let's see. It's young, childhood, playful. And I don't know, do you think this person's immature? Because that's what I get when that childhood, playful comes out. Oh, you call him a girl. Oh, okay. So he wanted to date you. Okay, I get it. Okay, okay, okay. That makes even more sense. Okay. So he's playing games like a child. Okay, I got you. And to me, this seeing the signs, I feel like you're intuitive and you could see the signs of my, like, you just put a stop to it then as soon as you weren't playing those games with him. And I think that's why yeah, the fool, like, you're not taking a risk that's too big for you to take. And that was up to risk your stability, your morals, your stability, all of that. That makes sense. Yeah, that it makes you have not good memories about the whole situation. Okay. And y'all know my cards have to tell me the whole story before it tells me what y'all want to know sometimes. So that makes sense. Okay, now please let's find out why that's relevant. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying, why that's relevant to what is going on over the next month, Miss Patsy. Okay. There's that third party energy. Oh Lord. Is that girl still around? It is disrespectful. No, the reason I'm asking you that is because the first thing I thought about is she's going to try to cause some kind of trouble, even though you're not even trying to. That's where some of that childhood, playful, young things coming in. And I think some of the signs too is, I don't know if that's already went through your head about that, or, you know, even if it's just went through your head once and it come out. But I feel like, and it's probably gonna be something petty. That's what I feel like. Yeah, she's just, yeah. It's like, and I don't know this person, so I hate saying this like this, but the energy I'm getting from her, and I could be completely wrong, is she needs to be the center of everything's world, not just his, but like, and when she has some kind of issue, she's going to blame it. That's a childhood thing too, on whatever. So it's like, I don't know if you're going to hear them arguing outside. I don't think she's going to come up to you because I don't think she's stupid enough to do all that. But it's like, it's something that's really going to, I think, make you mad, because it's going to be, I don't know if they're going to be outside or something, and you overhear her say something, and it's stupid because, like, you're not even, you have really moved on. You ain't even worried about him, but it's going to just hit you the wrong way. I can feel the grit and teeth too, because that's what I would do. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. And that makes me think that I'm right, just because, look, I'm right. I'm not. I'm just playing. I may not be right, but the Queen of Swords come out, and that's the Queen of Truth. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even going to be drama. Like, the girl is just, I'm saying girl, lady, whatever. It's just, you know how some people are. When they get in an argument with somebody or they get ill, it doesn't matter. It's the dog's fault next door. It doesn't matter who. It's just going to be somebody's whatever. And it's going to irritate you because you have made it a point to not be the third party. You don't want any involvement in that. You've made sure, that you weren't disrespectful, that you stayed away. And so that right there is just going to, like, make you want to not really choke her, but choke, you know? Yes, you can be added, man. Me, and I'm sorry, I had issues earlier. Um, my chair fell over, I got stuck, and I almost peed on myself. Anyway, yeah, that's my day today. Um, and I'm hoping, knowing this, like, so maybe this won't make you as aggravated if you're already expecting it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would aggravate me. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to aggravate you because you're not going to go there with her to where it makes you, like, want to physically fight with her. It's just going to be one of them grit, where you're just like, oh my gosh. And you really want to say something, but you know it's not worth it. But it's like, I want to say it anyway because this pisses me off. And I mean, even though and I'm not going to even say it shouldn't because it would me. But, and in your mind, it's like one of those things, like, it's making you mad even at yourself that you're even aggravated about that. But since you've made it a point to not be involved, it's like, why is he even letting her say some stupid shit like that? Yeah. Death. But with the death card coming out in reverse, it's like it's a cycle that's short lived. It's gonna go away. It's just enough to aggravate you. Um, but once that's done, I think you will. I don't know if you're gonna meet somebody or start talking to somebody, or if you already are. But it is the Ten of Cups, which is like a complete family or family love, like a complete love, not chaos like that. If that makes sense. My words, I can't think of what I was trying to say. Sad squirrel in reverse, so sad squirrel in reverse is happy. So that just goes with that energy. So after you get ticked off, then you will start being happy. Bad. And the Knight of Cups. So somebody is going to come in your life. And you know what? It hit me when I was saying that too, as I was putting that card down. He's going to see that, and that's going to aggravate him. You know, the aggravation you had, or I'm saying you're going to have, this is going to aggravate him. So that's funny. Oh, and there's a happy squirrel. That's so funny because you know what? Sad squirrel upside down, which is happy, and then happy squirrel. So look at the sun. This might be why this childish thing come out, because I probably didn't have to go like that with it, but I'll just tell you what I saw. And it's not like grown-ups have the same, I mean, it's not childish. It would be childish to be out there fighting with somebody that's not worth it, like literally fist fighting. But that's not what I see. But we can't help what aggravates us, because that right there would irritate me. Like, I can already feel the tick from grinding my teeth from it. That would aggravate the shit out of me, because I can't stand nobody lying on me or put me in some crap, which is still lying on me, that I'm not in. Pisses me off. So I think that's why I felt that energy so strong, because I hate that. So, oh well, 39. I don't think they're grown. A lot of men are not 30, not grown at 39. I look. That's what I'm telling you about these people that get on YouTube. These are grown people. And even, and this makes me mad, that they're women that have kids. And I understand if you think Katie's guilty or whatever, or foul play or something, that's fine. But there's a point that you step back to when the police have luminol their house. They have questioned them and and they do not think there's any foul play in this. Somebody and a man trying to tell this woman how to grieve. All these people are trying to tell her how she needs to grieve, and I'm trying to figure out who the hell they are to tell this lady. And then they get mad. Well, she ain't talking to nobody. Do y'all see what y'all did to her when she come out and talked? Because she didn't cry the way you wanted her to? Because she didn't cry the whole time? Because, I mean, I don't know what they want this woman to do. She would never be able to do whatever it is they're wanting her to live up to. And I'm not sure why their ego is so big that they think they have a right to tell this woman something. Like, these people literally feel like they have, I don't know. I would be mad. So, yeah, I don't think, I think in every age group, there's people that are not grown up. Mm, it's sad. Yes, and Miss Patsy, the good thing is though, it's not like, if I was gonna have to have drama, like, I'd rather, even though that's aggravating, I'd rather it be that little bit. You know what I mean? Like, because we're never gonna. I don't know anybody that don't have a little bit of drama in their life, whether they want it or not. It just happens. But it could be worse. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a bunch of petty females. And I hate to say that because I'm female, but you know what I'm saying when I say that. And there are some people that, like, literally think people want their man, and there is no way. Sometimes I think, when my friend was in a situation, I'm usually, y'all, I don't just go on looks at all. But anyways, this girl, and I was like, why does she think everybody wants her man? Why? Why does she think that? I mean, and it would be people, she would be, my friend's like, she would be in the store and somebody just look over at him, and like, she would freak out. I was like, see, what the hell? Anyway, that's just crazy to me. You're living miserable if you're living like that. I don't understand that. I mean, I want people to think the person I'm with is cute. There's a difference in that. And, I mean, you know, this world confuses me, y'all. People in this world confuse me. I mean, I think I've seen it all, and I get shocked more every day. I don't have words sometimes. That's why I try. That's why I like this community we have. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and we're not going to drag people. You know what I mean? Because when we start doing that, we're going to be in a bad situation, and we're going to have to face that. And we don't want to bring unnecessary bad karma. Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be like anything that stays, Miss Patrick, just because you're the way you are. And it's just, she says something stupid just because she's mad, and just because she knows, I guess, I'm sure that y'all were talking or whatever. And it's just something stupid said. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes people say some of the stupidest things, but being mad. But because I feel your energy and the matureness in your energy is not something that's even worth you saying anything to her about, and you're not going to. It's just enough to irritate you because it's that stupid. But it's okay, because like I said, the Knight of Cups that comes in, and that sun smiling, that was funny. Um, that's going to aggravate him. Okay. Whoever's next, post your question because I can't remember who was next. Yeah, and that's the way I feel like you are too, Miss Patsy. Like it's nothing against anybody, but you've moved on. You stay to yourself, and that's what I'm saying. That's one reason it's going to aggravate you so much because it's like I don't even pay attention to you. He pays attention to you though. I'm going to tell you that. I feel like that's strong. He pays attention to what you're doing a lot, and that's another thing. These guys these days, something was in the water and it got backwards because these guys these days cause more drama than any female. I mean, it's crazy. Okay, let me see this list. Somebody was. Oh, you know what? And I missed what you said up here. You said he was immature. He slammed the door twice in front of me. Yeah, he is. He still he has a thing for you still. Oh, and he was your childhood crush. See, I was in these cards. I didn't read that. Okay, got you, Miss Patsy. Ari, um, I think you're. Are you in here? What's your question? Or JB, you too. You're welcome, Miss Patsy. I know it sounded kind of crazy, but I do think you're going to meet somebody that is more like the way that one come is he's going to be more mature, more not slamming doors like that one does, at least, or in the same manner. What was I saying? Oh, Ari and JB, are y'all in here? Okay, got you, JB. Let me post your question up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, JB Davisville. Oh, whoops. Energy toward night. Okay. So we're going to do these. I don't know if you saw what I was doing. I'm picking the two or three just to find the energy in and around you or you in the situation, you know. And then we will do the tarot. These so far have done good tonight. They've been pretty. I have not done good tonight. These cards have done good. Y'all, hang on. Am I in this stupid hole again? Oh, okay. Before I fall over and y'all really do see me knock everything over in a minute. I've got to put a thing. It's just a little bitty hole thing, but this wheel gets caught on it. I don't know. It's ridiculous. And I'm very clumsy, so emotions coming and going, nightlife, take a risk, gamble, Vegas. We'll see what that one means. That don't always mean literal, but okay, present now in the moment. So we have today, nightlife, and waves. Waves are emotions coming and going, nightlife, gamble, take a risk, Vegas, and today, present now in the moment. So let's see what tarot is going to tell us. Well, I don't know if he's gambling. Sometimes that does not mean that, but we will see. Like sometimes it don't mean that it's gambling. Sometimes it means take a risk, like a healthy risk. But if he's a gambler, it may mean that. And it may, because King of Cups come out, and then Five of Cups come out. That's him, and this is, let's see this thing, not being able to walk away from something that emotionally has you, and gambling can be. So let's see. what? Oops. Let's go ahead and figure that one out first. So let me see. All right, I feel like we need to. These are my true crime and conspiracy cards. They can be used for other stuff too, but I'm going to. He may be. Does he have a problem in gambling, girl? Because see, this card was just sitting there, and that's like secrets out. So this rival card. And see, that's the reason I'm asking. Does he have a problem in gambling? Is because the word gamble can mean different things. It may not mean like literal gambling, but if he has a literal gambling problem, it can. Okay, solar flare in reverse. That makes me think of something in the darkness. Okay, so this is why I want to know that. Okay, so solar flare in reverse. That makes me think of something in the darkness. There's some kind of secret though, because see, that's another secret card. Okay, so hang on, let's dig into this now. Okay, let's find out what this gambling thing is. Sometimes it's gambling with like, I mean, it can be gambling with your life. It can be gambling with different, you know, more than one partner. You know, it can, or talking to more than one person. It can, depending. Okay, what is this secret? Because it's gambling energy. Well, you know what? I saw a flare in reverse. I said in the dark, but it said nightlife, so that might be literal. Something he's doing at night. Let's see. Mm. And see this right here. I hate when I have to, but I'm just honest with y'all, and I can be wrong. I can be all the way wrong, y'all. But do you see how this has got different female bees? It makes me feel like he's got some kind of he's gambling with different girls. I mean, honestly, because that's him not being able to walk away from something or not wanting to walk away from something, not being able to or not wanting to. Then that, yeah, he's got to make. He don't know what option to make, but he's not being manipulative. And I know this don't make any sense because that card is upright. It's not in reverse. So, or he really is not trying to be. I mean, the situation is manipulated, but he's not doing it on purpose, if that makes sense. Like, he's not trying. I don't know that he has them. I think they're options. And this is why I'm saying this, but don't freak out on him because I could be wrong. And he may not be, it may just be that, like, he started talking to you and he was already talking to somebody else, or like he started talking to two or three different people in one night. Because since this card is not upside down, I don't think it's something like he's like, yes, I'm going to be a player. I think it's like he's like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to do? Let's see. Hang on just a second. Let's see. What are these other cards? See, the emotions coming and going, and this gamble card. I think the gamble is like him not playing any mini miny mo, but trying to figure out what he's supposed to do. And then this today, present, now, in the moment. I feel like that's what's going on at this moment. Let me see what his feelings are like toward how he feels about you, though, and then how he feels about. That's what we need to do. Okay, so let's see. What are his feelings toward JB? I don't feel like he has like other women that he's just sleeping with. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's that kind of. I think that it's he's trying to figure out, like, I don't think he had a girlfriend and come talk to you, like, and lie to you about it. No. I don't feel like he's, I don't feel like he's lying to any of y'all. He probably just has not said, hey, I've got a peep between three of y'all, but I don't think he would lie about it if that's making sense. I think he's just trying to figure out what the hell he's supposed to be doing next. So what we need to do is see what his feelings are towards you. And I feel like it's only like one other I don't feel like it's like 5 or 10 girls. I think it's just one other person. I don't feel like he knows this person. I feel like it's maybe met at the same time he met you, or have y'all known each other a long, long time, or like known each other and then quit talking for a couple years or something and come back in contact, or just met? Yeah, I do not know why. Okay, I see where you said no communication for a while. Lord have mercy. It's not showing on one page thing and it's the other one. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like that's what it, this is not somebody like he's known this person. I think it's just somebody that he met. I don't feel like there's like some huge, he's in love with that her, but we're going to do this like this to get the energy of his feelings towards you and then feelings toward whoever um, the other one is. The other person is. I don't want to say the other one. You know what I mean. Okay, wait a minute, because I ain't asked the question what I want to. Okay, so what we need to know is, I have some other cards too. Let me see. Give me 1 second, girl. Mm, I do not know what is wrong with my ear, but I wish it would quit, or my head making my ear hurt. I mean, crazy. Mm, I have some owl. Girl, I'm trying to get us some more cards that has context to them so that we can get clearer answers. Let me see. I don't think, not these ones. I haven't figured out exactly. Lord, I have two of the same cards. I think. Okay, I'm gonna try these. Oh Lord, throwing stuff everywhere. Throwing stuff everywhere. Throwing stuff everywhere. Let's see. So what we need to know is David's feelings toward Shay B and his feelings toward whoever the other girl is. Divorce, experiencing breakup. What did you say his sign was? And yes, Aisha, you can go and put your question in here. When I'm done with Shaby, I will get answer yours. That's so funny. The reason I asked you that is because that was up, but I was like, what is this? I knew you said it was a Cancer. So it says like it's not literal divorce. Um, Experiencing a breakup, Cancer. So did y'all used to be together and broke up? I'm trying to figure out exactly what this is saying. That's funny that Cancer card come out like that. That just gave me direct. That was like direct. But, oh, so he is going through a divorce. Okay, well that was very direct then. Well, okay, these cards did work because that was very like all the way direct. Okay, that explains. That explains this card then, because I was like, but if he hasn't, so it's not another like that. Is he's trying to get away? Hang on, let me yell at dog. Hush, poo poo. Sorry. He's trying to finish that up. And a divorce is not that he don't want to walk away. If there's kids or something involved, it's kind of hard, and there's always emotions attached because I mean, when you're married to somebody, unless you just are a real narcissist and just have no feelings for anybody, even in divorce, you still love them. So you may not be in love with them, but it's always emotionally hard, and that may be why. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is how I feel about this, and these cards have been direct, so I think this is what's going on. I mean, that couldn't be any more direct when you know, and I think that this King of Cups coming out and it's upright, so he's not trying to be manipulative or anything like that. That magician, he's not trying to be. This with making choices is, I think, the no contact thing. He's trying to make a choice he wants to be completely not legal reasons, but I feel it's more of a moral reason and more out of respect for you, even himself, and even for his soon to be ex wife or ex wife at this point. For him to be clean, clear and free. But this date night coming up, like coming out, it says date night, get ready to be wined and dined. I think that y'all will be, there will be contact between y'all. And I think y'all go on a date. But I think, ow, sorry, that is not, out of the question. I do think that he cares, and I thought that just by these cards coming out too. Let me see. Let me read this other you said. Okay. All right, hang on. I'm trying to figure out which cards I'm doing what with. Okay. Look, this card come out again, gambling, but it may be a financial thing he's going through. I don't think it means he's literally gambling because I think it's that card come out over here for that too. But this one has bad finances on it. So I think that he may be having some financial issues too. Um, let's see. And that may be another thing he's trying to get straightened out too. See, randomly, okay. Yeah. And see, he may not be embarrassed about that, but sometimes some people are. And it may not be that it's going to stay bad. Sometimes when you're getting divorced, like you may have lump sums of this you got to pay, plus you got the lawyers getting things straightened out. You know what I mean? So that could be, yeah, a lot of it's like it's a defensive thing, setting boundaries, but it's a defensive thing to protect all of y'all, if that makes sense. Like he's just trying to get his shit together, basically. That's what he's doing. That's why he's seeing you randomly, but he cares. He doesn't want to taint y'all's memories that y'all are gonna make. You know what I'm saying? And there's the happy squirrel. He wants the memories that y'all have to be about y'all's relationship. Well, he might have that too. He may have, and that could cause a lot because sometimes if you get scammed, depending on what it is, you still have to pay taxes on whatever. Like it can get wild. So, and he may not. That may embarrass him. He don't want people to know. So that could be it. But he wants y'all's memories to be fresh, not memories of him still having to deal with this or this from his past. But he's seeing you these every now and then, so that he's hoping that because I don't know that he communicates this, that he wants to be with you, but he just wants all of this to be done and over with. So that makes sense because I couldn't figure out why these cards are coming out. Like he's not being manipulative, but there's something first that was weird to me. Then when you said that, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, which that's cool because most people don't think like that. So I think he's a logical thinker. He must be smart. I mean, you know what I'm saying. He thinks things through. It seems like that's what I get from his energy. My back's itching. Sorry. Um, just from the cards that come out, that kind of makes sense. He thinks things through. God, I can't talk. Well, JB, I'm glad we did this reading because now these cards were very direct. So I like these cards. I never use them. I forget about them. Okay. I hope that helped. Shaby. Sorry it took me a minute, but I wanted to make sure I was getting clear messages and we weren't getting confused. Yeah, and kids having kids too. So yeah, it's a lot. That's why he's just got a lot going on. But I think that y'all will. It'll be wine and dine, a nice date soon that y'all I think we'll be able to celebrate. Aisha, you can post. Did you post your question? Yeah, it was pretty clear and direct, and that's why I have to ask questions. Like some people are like, "Well, you're supposed to know that already." Look, I mean, that's like people asking me what their birth date is when they come in here. I have no idea. And sometimes I have to get context clue because these cards won't make sense. And once you say, I'm like, oh, all that makes sense now. Okay, got it. But like, yeah, sometimes I'm like, okay, that's why I have to ask questions sometimes because I'm like, what? So, and life is not always just straightforward, as we know. It can be difficult. And that's why I tell people about the cards. We don't have cards that like just directly. Do you know how much wild stuff happens in people's lives? Like sometimes trying to put it together, that's just like with true crime. And that's why I make sure I say allegedly. And and that's what it makes me nervous sometimes. The way these people harass people, I'm like, y'all don't go harassing anybody because we're just getting clues. And even if you think somebody's guilty, it's not your job to harass them or convict them. People just grown people these days. It's scary. I was like, what's scary is that y'all are walking around, not y'all, but with no supervision and your ego's that big. You know, I don't know. You're welcome, Shabby. Oh, Ari, yes, go. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Ari, and then Aisha. Oh my God, I'm throwing cards everywhere, y'all. Okay, who will end up being my next boyfriend? I'm throwing these cards everywhere. Okay, we're gonna use that doll barks one more time, y'all. I'm going to. I do not know why, and she's just barking. Yep, every now and then. I don't know why. Aggravate me, I think. Steven's probably sitting on the chair and they're jealous because one of them sitting beside him and the other one can't, and they fight like sisters in there. For real, that's what the dogs do. Ridiculous. Okay, all right. You're welcome, Shabby. Did I already say you're welcome? If I did, I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. It's all good. Hope, prayer, yearning, hamster wheel, surviving the daily hustle. And y'all don't really read these ones in reverse usually. Ending. Okay, so there is a strong masculine energy that's coming up. Um, Also, and these are just the energies. I don't know if you heard me earlier that the way I'm doing it this time, just to see how it worked, which has been pretty good, I think, to see the energies in or around you. It doesn't have to be exactly you, it can be the energies around you as well. So we have wish, which is hope, praying, yearning, hamster wheel, surviving daily hustle, and then divine masculine. So I do feel there is some kind of masculine energy around you or that will be coming to your life. Okay. Oh, but there's also divine masculine could be a liar because liar, be careful of someone sneaky. Give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. Okay, and I think that's gonna go with that liar card. So, um, I would be leery of the person that's coming. I think the next masculine, like the next guy that comes to, it may not be the next one. Okay, let me put it this way: whoever comes into your life, I hang on. I'll tell you if I feel like if you know him or not. We're gonna pull a couple cards for that, but if I wouldn't just be like uh, going ahead and accusing them before they even get in your life good, but just watch for signs um, of somebody coming into your life that's not telling you the truth, um, because it may be someone that's unavailable. But this card saying, give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. Remember that because I think it may be something. This is why I'm telling you to pay attention because those cards being like that gives me the vibe of it's somebody that you actually are going to like and it's going to, I'm not going to say devastatedly break your heart, but it's going to hurt your feelings, of course, you know. Um, so I want this to be a heads up. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. That's exactly what that is. Somebody not telling you the truth, that is not available, that is not stable. And sometimes we think, you know, because we want a relationship, we think we're able to put a heavy burden down of looking, and it's it's not the way it seems. Yeah, that Emperor, that's a strong feeling. But see, girl, this may be somebody you already know. If there's somebody you already like, if it's not, then I know you don't know them. But if there's somebody you're already studying, you can see the King of Pentacles come out in reverse and the Emperor come out in reverse. And the Emperor in reverse also, so is the King of Pentacles, can be a dictator, and they may not let it be known like that at first, but it's gonna a controlling person. And I didn't put their thing up here. Hang on. So if it's somebody, if you do feel like there's somebody you know that you kind of like or had your eye on, be careful. And I fully believe that if it's somebody that you know, it either went through your head just a minute ago, no, that person wouldn't do that like that. He don't seem like that, but that's the way it's going to come off. It's going to be a person that does not seem like they're like that at all. And I get strong feelings with that since the Emperor and the King of Pentacles come out in reverse. Um, yeah, and the Hanged Man, it's like you don't realize it. Yeah, you're not expecting this person to be like that at all. Like you're having a hard time seeing it from any other way because you don't expect this person to be. Yes, this is yours, Ari. You don't expect this person to be this way. That's why I was saying, if you do know them, this is okay. So if there's somebody now that you don't even have to be talking to them yet, but if there's somebody that you've thought about really hard, not just a random, but like are thinking about, or even if you're talking to them, this could be the person. But it's going to be a person, if you know them already, it's going to be a person like that. If you know who I'm talking about right now, you're thinking, nah, that's not right. They're not going to be that way. Okay. If you're not talking to anybody, then this is going to be a person you don't know, but is going to come into your life like the Knight of Cups. And okay. So, and this even right now is, and I don't want to say, because I don't, it probably even hurts your feelings to even if you know this person, like I said, to even think about them being like this, because I feel like it's not known that this person is like this at all, that they're going to be like this. I don't know if this person means to be like this, but I mean, with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor being in reverse, but I feel like this Hanged Man being in reverse is like you're not able to look at it from any other way because you don't, it's very hard to think of this person this way because it's not they've not acted this way or not shown, you've never seen them act this way, and there's not rumors about this person acting this way. Judgment upright. So the judgment upright card makes me feel like you're supposed to get this message so that you can have clear judgment. You know what I mean? Like it's not so heartbreaking when you can have clear judgment. Um, in this situation, because the cards I pulled, like in reverse, they don't always have to be horrible, horrible. It just depends on what the context is. But since how, like these cards I pulled, the masculine, those aren't bad, but the masculine cards, that's the man energy. Okay, but because we have the liar card, the move on card, and then they give it time, before I even pulled these, I was like, this, I'll explain more once I pull them. But then when I pulled them, I was like, okay, so if this is somebody you knew, which I felt like it was somebody you knew, but I felt like it was somebody that you never would think would do like this. But like I said, with this judgment card coming out, because we have these cards for encouragement too that come out that give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. We also have the wish, the hope, praying, and yearning. So I feel like those are supportive cards, which in a bad situation, it's hard to find things that are good, but it makes me feel like this message, especially mixed with a judgment, is to help you because if you didn't know this at all, it would completely devastate you and almost debilitate you for a while, if that makes sense. When you get so depressed, it just does that sometimes. Because this hamster wheel, like the daily hustle, we get so used to just the daily hustle, you know what I mean? That we're not expecting something, bam, to come into our life and like shatter it. But I think this will help you find the signs. You know what I mean? Because this may not be something that happens. I mean, I don't feel like it's something you meet them and this all happens like that. I feel like, or you get with them, I feel like it's something that is going to happen later on. Um, it's, let me see. It's like, I feel like it's not nothing to like punish you, but it's, hang on. Let me see something. It's like a lesson. I know that sounds horrible because I'm trying to figure out how to say. Let me pull these cards. Hang on. It's hang on. I feel like you let little things go that people do because you think, I know, girl, I know. This is why, but I don't think you're going to have to. I think you're going to be able to prevent this one, but it's not anything that you do bad. The reason it's a lesson, people think that sometimes, but it's you let things go that like when we let little things go that we think it's not a big deal, it is though when we do that and I do that, I'm still guilty of it. It lets people in that are just assholes. I don't know what else to say, but it it's a boundary thing. So this is what I would suggest, and you don't have to do it, of course. Make sure you're clear on your boundaries because this does not have to happen like this. Like you don't. I think this is to prevent this so that your lesson is not like your other lessons. Like you said, your sick lessons. I don't think it's going. I'm trying to think of the words, and I can't. I don't like I don't like when I pull cards like this, but I'm not going to lie to you because I think this saves you heartache. Um, you're going to have to be no bullshit. Like literal, these are my serious boundaries. And if they even attempt to put their foot over that line, you got to shut it down. Does that make sense? That way you don't get hurt anymore. That's why I think this is preventing. Because I believe when you do that, oh yeah, you don't. That's what I'm saying. This is going to prevent that from from that happening. But because this person comes in like the Knight of Cups fake, you know what I mean? Like sweeping you off your feet and it looks like a dream come true, then I think that's why you're getting this message so that you're aware, okay. Um and you don't have to be like I said, like I tell everybody, if you're on guard so much that you're mean, then you're not. Nobody's going to approach you, but you just need to make sure it's no BS. Like you shut it down. Because when you do that, that's going to put, I know this sounds crazy, like a positive energy around you that attracts truthful people. Truthful, because whether we know this or not subconsciously, and I mean, I thought this was crazy, but you watch it play out over and over. It's like a spiritual battle that we don't realize we're having, if that makes sense. And so it puts out the energy of this going to take an OBS. So these people with these problems that need somebody vulnerable, you're not going to be it. That doesn't mean a relationship's going to be perfect, no. But, and you need to stay that way anyway. Shut down if you absolutely are not tolerating lies, or you absolutely, you state your intent, you know, and make sure that you do not let it go. You can't be like that about every single thing that could ever be done, but you know what I'm saying. Your main things, because this is how you're going to be able to tell this person by them trying to cross over that line and thinking it's going to be okay. And I'm telling you now, I get the energy of this person. I do think they're going to be devastated because I do think, Lord, I look horrible. God knows. I smear my makeup everywhere. Sitting here rubbing my face thinking. But anyways, this person is going to be very clingy after the fact of you shutting it down. Do not, do not, do not just move on, because it's there's better, like, you know what I'm saying. They're going to aggravate you. So, yeah, and it's going to be one of those things that you shouldn't tolerate it, but they're going to aggravate you. And the feeling that I get, and this is why I was getting a while ago, and I was trying to figure out how to word it because it's a lot. This one is a lot. This one's heavy to me. But in the midst of this, you're going to meet a person that I think one of them is going to be like somebody that's going to be a really good friend. It doesn't have to be male. I feel like it's going to be, but there's also going to be somebody, I don't know if they know them or you meet them. And I feel like you're going to be at school, at least when you meet the person, this other person I'm talking about, or in school or whatever. But um, the person you're going to meet is going to be different, but you're going to be on guard because you're going to be like, oh God, here we go. Is this one going to do this? But this other aggravating ass is going to drive you crazy, and he's going to try to cause problems. So you're going to have to be honest with the person that you start dating that's going to be the right one for you, and let him know. And I'm not saying you're not going to be honest, but you're going to have to let him know. And it's not nothing you need him to fight about. You don't want all that, but he's just going to be pesky. You will have to cuss him out to get him to leave you alone, but you'll get him to leave you alone. But he's going to realize that he couldn't step over that line, and so then he's going to try to take everything back, if that makes sense. Yeah, that will be the one you date, as long as you put that intent out there. Now that you know what's going on, then yeah, that'll be, because you're the only one that can stop. You know what I mean? Like I said, you'll see. I don't know that you and this other person, this person you don't need to be with are not going to be like, you're not going to be in love with this person like that, like that. It's going to be one of those things that it's weird because I feel like y'all are friends or something, but y'all are not going to be able to be friends after because this person is manipulative, really. They have issues. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they have the problem. But so y'all are going to kind of date, hang out, kind of, if that makes sense. But they're going to be the ones that wants to take it further, I feel. And you kind of know, but you are like, okay, whatever. We'll try this. But it's like the first or second date, there's something you find out, like the official date, and it's like something that you've told this person over and over and over again, that's just a line for me. And I mean, they know because of them being your friend anyway. So, but it's like they need to try it. That's the images I'm getting. And I'm sitting here trying to, and I'm using my hands and stuff, but in my head, I can see. And it's just stupid stuff. Like, it's not stupid your boundary, but I mean, it's stupid that they can't just not do it because it's like they lie about something stupid. Like the dog is brown and it's really black. Like it's not that, but it's something stupid. So it's like, you're like, are you fucking serious? And I'm sorry for saying that, but so any other time you would be like, whatever, that's just stupid. It's a stupid lie, but that's just the start of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying by don't let anybody cross that boundary. I don't care if it's that stupid. I don't care if they say, oh, I was just bullshitting you. No, that's a lie. A lie is a lie. I think that makes more sense because I was like, I'm not making sense to myself. What am I trying to say? I knew what I was saying, but it wasn't doing right. Yeah. So, and I'm not good with a lot of this explaining y'all because I was not always able to get, well, I think I was getting this, but I was not vocal about it because I was scared it was wrong. I was so scared it was wrong that I was questioning myself. And that's why I tell y'all, stuff is not going to happen the exact way I'm saying it. Please don't think, and I could be wrong. But when I feel this strong about something or get details about like that, I feel it's more than likely going to play out something like that. Enough to where you'll know what the heck you'll remember. Um, but I've been feeling a lot of energy around you, Ari. Like, I know I've been doing the short readings, but it was like something not off, but it was like, I don't know, there was just a lot more energy. And I know you were looking at schools and stuff and this and that, but it was just a lot more energy picking up around you. And I think that's what that was. Because I think that you have been through a lot of lessons and you've been so careful about dating. And so that's why I think that message is very important for you because we all fall, you know what I mean? And then you think, well, that's just a stupid lie. It don't matter. But, and as stupid as that sounds, it just becomes way more of an issue. So I think in this, you will end up finding a good person to be with. And I think another friend that's actually somebody you can trust that's just a friend. Sometimes we lose other people in the process, but they clearly don't want to be a part of our life because if they did, they wouldn't do the things they did, if that makes sense. Yes, you can, Mina. Go ahead and ask a question. Um, so I hope that did not confuse you, Ari. But when you're going through this, it don't matter where you are. You can jump on the internet. And even if I'm not on, you can send me an email or whatever. Just let me know who you are and tell me, hey, can you get some kind of insight on this or that? We're not going to be able to pick up every single thing, but I can use your intuition too. You might have to go clear your head some. You might have to tell everybody to get away. You might have to put on music. And a lot of times, if you don't think you can feel or you're not getting a message you think you need to get, put on music and just put on some music that's not like, put on music that's kind of mutual, not like hate music, not like sick love music, not sick love music, but you know what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't put on Lil Wayne like Goon to a Goblin. That's my favorite hate song. Or Cardi B, Enough is Enough. Yeah, I wouldn't put that on. uh, and I wouldn't put on a Boys to Man, Men, a Boys to Man, a Boys to Men. I can't think of nobody else right now, but love song. I would do something that was just kind of in the middle. About 7 songs. listen to those and get whatever message comes out of it, whatever you're thinking of or writing down, and that'll help too. But yeah, I mean, you can always jump on here, like I said, or email me or whatever, or anybody. It don't have to be just me. I mean, whoever, you know what I'm saying. That sounded like my ego. Well, you can just call me, ask me, but not just me. Whoever you're going to, you know what I mean. Lordy. Okay, man, 1 second. Wow, wow, wow. And if anybody else is in here, I don't know that there is that was on the list, or if you're in here and you want to ask a question, go ahead and tell me who you are, and then we'll go from there. Or if there's another person in here, they can go ahead and put their question up. I just don't like to get like 10 of them up at one time because I start getting confused, but I've got Minna's now, and then so if there's anybody else in here that wants to ask a question, go ahead. Okay. What are, is that? Okay, it is. And I'm doing the wrong cards first. Sorry. Okay, just a second. Okay, I've been doing two. I don't know how long you've been in here, but I've been doing 2 or 3 of these cards to start to get the energy. Sometimes it could be your energy, but it is the energy either of you or what's around you or what's around the situation, the question we're asking. Oops. I don't know if I want to do right. Okay. Social media fake profile hiding. Access granted. Okay. I have no idea what that means yet, so. Interlude. Pause. Timing factor. Okay. Really? All right, it's divine masculine. So that's probably his energy. So let's see. So we have divine masculine, which is probably his energy. Interlude, pause, timing factor. Access granted. Social media, fake profile, hiding. No idea what that means yet. So we will have to see. Whoops. Have to see. I don't know. Okay. Mm, okay. Well, there's something going on to where somebody feels like they've been stabbed in the back or they've been hurt, and it's by someone they cared about, and something is ending. Don't mean like life is ending. It's just some kind of emotional relationship or something. The Hermit in reverse. I feel like this person is having a hard time connecting. Like they might have lost faith in something or their higher power. They're not able to judge their intuition good. They're not able to feel their higher power, to feel their spirit team. Okay, Arisha, there you are. I was like, what in the world happened? Okay, give me 1 second and I will answer your question. I got you. Okay, so Minia, I don't know if this is, I feel like this is kind of his energy. Is there something going on with y'all? Is it with another relationship with him? Um, Page of Pentacles, which is offering. It's kind of like somebody offered this. I feel like it's with him, but I guess him, some kind of information that caused all of this to happen. Um, yeah, this is like conjugate or coming up with your plan, like figuring out what to do to prosper, to make, you know, your world better, to make money, to do all of that. But when it's in reverse, it's like not able to see a clear way to do that. And that's Page of Wands. So, yeah, not feeling creative, not able to grow, like, Four of Swords. So, yeah, I mean, this is like a thing, not able to rest, not able to do anything. It's like it was debilitating. So I don't know if this is about y'all's relationship or if this is about his relationship, but there's something to do with timing and something to do with some kind of something that's fake. I mean, I, whether hiding. So this person was hiding something, being fake about something. Four of Cups. Yeah, they weren't taking whatever fake it was that they were being offered. They found out about it, and yeah, now they feel mentally trapped. So I have no idea what's going on with that or if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm getting. So as far as how he feels towards you right now, if this is towards you, then that's how he feels towards you. If this is not going on with y'all, this is going on with somebody else he's with or something, then he can't think about you because he's got all this going on. So, or I mean, I feel like it's him basically. Um, so I am not sure. Um, I don't know if you're still on here or not, but if you respond to that and have another question, I'll answer it. I'm going to Aisha now because actually I'd asked her earlier what her question was, and I don't know if YouTube was messed up or what was going on, but she asked, so I'm going to do hers. Okay. Wow. Okay. 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 Zor. Okay. Let's see. Just a second. Let's get the energy out. Oops. Oh yeah, and I gotta do them cards first. Hang on. My ear. Okay. All right. What do we know about the energy around Arisha? Okay. Intervention, rescue others involved. Okay, let's see. This is just an energy. It don't have to be your energy. It can be energy around the situation you're or around you. Trash, discarding, throwing out. Okay, and pretending, fake, living beyond means. Okay, well, let's see what this is about. Okay. Okay, so there's higher knowledge about something. Let's see. All right, hang on. Okay, did y'all meet like at a party or some kind of celebration? Oh, you're fine, Mina. Just rewind a little bit to see what I said, and then if you have questions on that, because I wasn't clear exactly what was going on with all that energy. So if that resonates, you want to give me more context to it, to what that is, and I can read further in on it. Um, and are you sure? Let me see. No contact for 10 months. Okay. There was some kind of message that he was given that was not true. I mean, I'm not saying the message your friend gave him last night, but oh, okay, yeah, because he was given some kind of message he didn't like. So I guess I don't know if your friend did it. I'm taking it she did because that Page of Swords being in reverse, the King of Swords is him. So there's some kind of higher knowledge he's got that he feels like you are being fake and pretending. And he doesn't like others being involved. So he doesn't think you're trash. That's not what this card means. It just means that he throws kind of like disregard to having a relationship with you because of these issues. So, um, yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't feel like it's stable environment, I guess. So that's why he doesn't see there being like a relationship because he doesn't feel like you're emotionally ready. He feels like you kind of play games, is what the energy I'm getting. You're welcome, Minna. So, I mean, if I were you, I would just talk to him because I feel like he feels like it's immature and you're just playing a game, I guess. He doesn't feel like you're serious. So I wouldn't have people texting him or calling him. I would try to talk to him and let him know how you feel because he don't hate you. He does not like other people being involved. Like if he's going to be talking to somebody, he doesn't want your friends texting him. He wants you to talk to him. And so his trust is a little bit iffy with you because of that. I feel like that's not the first time like a friend has texted him or whatever. He feels like if you want to date him, talk to him, whatever, that you will reach out and not send anybody else to do it. He does not like that. But no, I don't think he hates you. I just think that he's upset about that. Um, I don't get real clear energy about if he's actually going to decide, okay, yeah, we'll date, but the first step is going to be contacting him and apologizing to him for having, whoever, whatever, and make sure that y'all are under the same understanding because he just don't like third party people being in the, involved. Yeah, I mean, he may, okay, I think he will. Um, it may, I don't know if he's going to like it first, but I feel like he will if you're serious and are going to be serious and talk to him. You need to let him know, look, I was nervous. That's why I had somebody else text you. I'm sorry, and just try to get him talking about like, maybe he'll explain to you why he don't like third party stuff involved. It could have caused him problems in a relationship where he really liked somebody, or I mean, he feels like everybody don't need to be, which is right, really, involved in your relationship because it causes other problems. So, you're just going to have to talk to him and be honest. But I wouldn't get anybody else to do it. I would make sure you do it. And the only thing you can do is pray about it and then do it. You know what I mean? Like, Manifest it, put in the intention to what you're doing, and make sure that your word is your word, and do what you say that you're going to do. But I mean, I just believe he's kind of serious mode. He's not into playing a bunch of games. I do think he will talk to you if you reach out, and are serious about wanting to talk to him. Yeah, I do think he will. You just got to pray about it and take a leap of faith and do it. See? That Seven of Wands, that's just walking that tightrope. You got to just take a deep breath and do it. That may make it better, you know what I mean? Because he sees you're calling him or whatever, and talking to him and trying. Sometimes that shows a lot. Okay, is there anybody else in here? There's anybody else in here that it is killing me. Okay, if there's not anybody else in here, I'm fixing to get off for the night. I'm getting sleepy. My head is, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's driving me nuts. But I will be back tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. I need to get Xana's reading done for the true crime thing for the channeled song. So I'm probably going to get that done tonight. And I'll have it posted for in the morning. Ow, I might go ahead and do Kaylee's or Maddie's. Or both of them, I don't know. But anyways, I will post them. They will be posted for in the morning if y'all do the true crime. I haven't done a reading on Sebastian yet. I think I'm still gonna wait just because there's so much drama going on with that. I'll probably do another reading on Micah Miller. I think that's my announcements I have. So, anyways, have a good. It's early in the morning here, whatever time of day it is. Have a good day. Y'all should see a video up between 8 and 9 Central Time in the United States for true crime. So, y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yep, I think that's it. Y'all have a good day.